What's up, beautiful people? Feel this music in the background. I'm waiting for Roland Walzlein.
Walzlein, yes, that's right. Yeah, Walzlein.
Wow, garden of my heart and my soul. The lyrics are amazing. BlisstOut family, community, upcoming events, and who knows when you see this video, whether you're seeing it today, whether you see it in 5 years from now. I want to let you know that there's such a beautiful human being I've come into contact with, and I'm so excited to even get to know more. But his music is what is taking my time. I'm in the midst of making a BlisstOut Fest for April. And we're just going in the middle of this work and bringing such a beautiful musician to our community's eyes and ears. Welcome to the show, Roland Walzlein.
Thank you very much. Roland Walzlein, yeah, Roland Walzlein. In German, we say Roland Walzlein, but it's very hard to pronounce. I see that. But my artist name is Fish and Scale. Fish and Scale. That's much easier, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I think, well, I always like the beautiful thing about Fish and Scale is like, that's how I was even thinking about you, but I'm like, oh, I got to go back to the names again, right? So there's so much appreciation how you became Fish and Scale. And there's so much appreciation as to how we're just connecting from spirit. Conscious community, any watchers that are out there, you know, just being a lover of creativity, music, and wellness, and building this legacy step by step. I have the opportunity to have moments like this. Moments of encouragement and moments of really, really beautiful humans. So that's what I appreciate about this moment. I want you guys to feel, I want you to have a chance to really get tapped in, turned on, and tuned in right now to this opportunity to meet Roland and hear a little bit of his journey in music. So tell us a little bit about how you have come to music, Roland. We would love to know.
Oh, how I come to music. I'm not prepared for such a question. So I played music all my life. This is how I come to music. I guess I wrote you something. This is you gave me this question up front, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's beautiful. Just be yourself here now, because you know what comes out now is more important.
What did I write to you? I can't remember, but I think it has something to do with the inner creator, isn't it? The inner creativity in us. And of course, I was young and I thought, okay, with music, I can get a lot of women, a lot of girls. Was my first reason to make music, of course, to be a rock star, to have girls around me and all that. This was my one can say the shallow motivation to make music. But in the meantime, now I'm much older right now, but I guess this was just a shallow reason for much what is going on much deeper. And the deeper thing is, probably I listened, I can't hear it, not clearly, but something comes out, the music, the inner creativity, and I listened to it and I said, yes, I want to do some music, but oh, there are girls. Okay, maybe I can attract girls with that. So now I'm clear. I'm totally clear that I'm listening to the inner creator, not for the shallow motivation to get famous or whatever. Of course, I want to win the Grammy, of course, but the most there is something in me, in every human, in you, in every human. I call it the inner creator. There are many words for that, but when we listen to that inner creator, then something came out, and it came out in music, it came out in art, it came out to whatever, it came out to drink a cup of tea. This is the same thing. It came out when we listen to that creation, to that creator in us. Whatever we do can be a creative act. And so this is
I love it. I love it. And I love how you can expand on that. And, you know, that's just a proven thing. I love when I do these Q&As is where, you know, what comes out on paper is a part of our personality. What comes out in a spontaneous moment really shows so much emotion. And that's why music and sound is so transformational, you know, and I really see that in the work that you're doing. So I see you have a couple albums. It started, your first album was 2012. That was Straight Ahead.
Yes, this was with the full band. I had a drummer with me and a bassman and a piano player and me on the guitar and on vocals. And this was the one can say this rock star thing. Yeah, this was a rock star thing, and we dreamt to play in Madison Square Garden or Royal Albert Hall and all that. The Straight Ahead album is, yeah, it is a rock, one can say. So a little bit rock, a little bit jazz in it, but yeah, not that style anymore that I have now. Of course, not because I'm alone. I'm just a singer-songwriter right now. I do all by my own, except when I go into a studio, then I have choose this lady in the background. She's a soul singer and piano player, and I do my records with her most of the time. The last one, songs from the Inner Child, and the new one as well.
So there's Straight Ahead, Out of the Water, 2016, Songs from the Inner Child, 2019, and You Can Call Me Love, 2020. What's up, world? You Can Call Me Love. It's so amazing. You got to check it out. So good. I love it. I'm actually I'm really loving that song, you know, that one from Songs of the Inner Child, love song that I was just playing on the intro. Like the lyrics, the feeling, so much gratitude for the way that you're composing. And also, as I was just allowing Spotify to pick and choose some of your songs, I was hearing a little bit of like Tragically Hip for a second. I don't know, like I was hearing different aspects of your voice, and it brought me back to like different times of myself. So you definitely have a star voice. I love that I'm seeing your growth. I think your vision of wanting to win a Grammy, you have so much potential for that. And I'm just holding space right now, community, you know, because I really feel we need to do more to influence each other in these times and to uplift each other. And I really think you're a great musician. So we were talking about creativity. We talked about the inner creator. How have the albums made you feel as you share your joy with creativity? How have they made you feel in this process?
Okay, this was another question you sent me before. Okay.
But just answer it as you will. You know, how does writing music make you feel? You know, other than some of the things that you said, like how does it make you feel? I feel like you saying that you're connecting to your creator, but I mean, just show us your vulnerability.
So, Songs from the Inner Child and You Can Call Me Love, both the Songs from the Inner Child, the last EP and the new album, You Can Call Me Love, both are the music process in writing these lyrics for these two albums. Sorry, sorry, I have no words for it now. I'm a German guy, sorry. Give me 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, give me 5 seconds to Inner Child came out. The song Inner Child from the last EP came out of me, I guess, in 1 hour. The song was fully ready in 1 hour because it came out. I pooped it out. And this was not a hit from here. It came from here, something it wants to be. It is, someone says, come on, write that down in that way. And the same way was also You Can Call Me Love. The same thing, it came out. And this was wonderful. It was like a flow. Every musician dreams about that when we are, a musician knows, or an artist knows that when he's in a flow. And what is a flow? A flow is something he's connecting with this creator inside, with the deep source inside, and that we call that flow or something like that. But it comes out, and this is so easy then. Everything is easy. To make the music is easy. To write the lyrics is easy when this happens. And this was with the Songs from the Inner Child, and also with the You Can Call Me Love, with the new album. And when this happens, I know this will be wonderful. the album will be wonderful and all that, because it came from a deeper place in me. So this is a joy. It's almost a joy to write in that. I cried all the time when I played You Can Call Me Love. When I was in the studio, I cried, but not in a sad mood. It was a totally emotional, overwhelming. It's wonderful. And all this was so wonderful also for the tone engineer, because yes, Roland, come on, yes, cry further, because it is, you can hear that, or this is good for the recording. You can, when this feeling comes into that on the album. So this was really cool.
So good. Yeah, I think viewers and listeners, I should watch. If you're not an artist, or you don't allow yourself to tap into art, because we're all artists, this is one of what I call the heightened experiences of the wave, the flow, how it just, it purchases you, and the amount of energy that passes through you, you can feel as if you're separate, because something so profound that doesn't always happen 24 hours a day just happens, and you're part of the happening. And so I salute you for that, because I have written so much music like that I can't wait to create myself. And that's why I'm doing this interview, because you're such an inspiration, a natural flow to my personal life. And you're going to be such an inspiration to so many watchers that are going to see this. 100%. I believe that. And you're holding space for us, those amazing, integrating humans that are hungry for both of our inner child and our spirituality, and holding space for both of those. It's a great talent you have.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so good. And about musicians now, so you're composing through writing yourself. Was there any education behind that? I didn't have a chance to really write that in the questioning, but I think that's a great question. Were you self-taught, or did you go to school for anything? For guitar?
In the beginning, I just did everything by my own, but I guess 15 or 20 years ago, I studied guitar and I studied vocals for 2 years each. So it was a private school, some study. I'm a professional musician now. I have a certification, but it has no worth, this certification. So I learned all the theory, all the music theory and all that stuff. And it's helpful. It's helpful to know the theory behind the music, but it is not, it is just one can say a tool, not more. I'm free from, I try to be free from theory. I don't compose music to think about, okay, could be the next progression? Could it be the 2-5-1 progression or whatever? Comes just, I'm playing, and then comes, this is good, okay. And most of the time when something like happens, like in the new album, it comes from alone. And it is there. This is wonderful. This is really wonderful. Then music is totally blissful, one can say.
Very nice. Yeah, I think I have something similar in that area. And that's, I think the pressure with musicians is, the amount of pressure that comes over people because of schooling. And then art is just something so natural. So I can totally relate to that myself. And I feel like there has been a deeper appreciation too when I went back to school. I did it because I'm a promoter also. Both of my kids are musicians. So I can relate with what you're saying, because half of that course that I paid for, I didn't need. But because of appreciation for music, I found deep appreciation in it. And then I can pick and choose. So my biggest things were composition, piano, drumming was one of my favorite things too. So, and then there was spirit there. But I do like the mathematics of it all too. So, but I think both are important. I appreciate about your feelings about that, because that's an important thing for people, just to take time to trust.
To trust in what? In themselves, in ourselves?
In themselves. In themselves to create.
Yes, right? That's so nice. That is the point. To trust in yourself. This is the point. And for me, when I speak for myself, there was years I have no trust in myself. Oh God. And I make music. I'm on stage, I guess, I guess almost 30 years I'm on stage, and I'm really out of control when I'm on stage, especially former times when I had a full background behind me, a full band behind me, and I did yes, and it was like that. But not everyone sees me, of course, but I let no one see me. This sounds paradox, but it was something. I hide something inside of me. I hide something, although I played in front of people. And nowadays, it is not long, maybe 5-6 years ago, something opens. I let the people see me. I can't control that. This happens to me. This was not a controlling thing. And suddenly I do that. I'm a musician. So this was yes, I'm an artist. This was not long ago, 6 years ago. I do my whole life music. But the time before I said something, no, can I really do that? I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust it, that I'm worth enough to play on a stage, and that I'm worth enough that the people like my music. Although I saw it that they clap your hands and they're cool and everything, but I was not ready. It was I can't explain it. But in 5 years ago, this was more and more I let myself be seen, the more it comes more and more. And this is the way. As long we are not trust ourselves in that way, maybe this is a trust thing, or I call it open thing, to open myself to the flow, to life. I'm sure in life, nothing can happen to me. I'm sure I can open myself. And like this is the thing. But it is not a willing, I can't do that with my mind and can say, yes, I'm open right now. No, this is, I don't know, this is a process. I can't, maybe I'm lucky that it happens to me. I don't know. Or maybe it is already with you. Maybe you have that already because you have that. I'm sure you have that already, that you're open. But I know the time when I was closed. Totally.
So good. Thank you. Would you like to talk about anybody who inspired you musically? Is it like, you had a couple of names that you mentioned. I mean, childhood ways, were your parents musicians too?
No. My parents are no. I'm not in a. My sister is a painter. But my parents have nothing to do with art. So this is I don't know. Maybe I have other parents. I don't know. But so
chosen parents.
Yeah, you asked me that up front. Yes, my influence and my idol. Do I have an idol? I don't know, but nowadays I say, okay, maybe I have something like an idol. Not really an idol. I don't like the term idol, but I'm of course influenced by Neil Young and such guys, and of course influenced by Bob Dylan or something. And what Bob Dylan is, for me, one can say a little bit idol. Yes, it could be. What's the? I don't know if you know this from Martin Scorsese on Netflix. This is right now on Netflix. Martin Scorsese documentary about Bob Dylan when he toured in 1975. The Rolling Thunder Review through USA. This was a tour, and this was a documentary. And Martin Scorsese took this film material and made a whole documentary about this review. This was such incredible tour, and such incredible guy, this Bob Dylan, and this authentic man. And this is because this is why he's so famous and why I love him in his music. He's not the best singer, he's not the best guitarist player, but he's full authentic. He's total open, totally. That is why he's a superstar still. And of course his lyrics, but I'm a German guy. I had no ideas about his lyrics. I just listened to his music. This was too complicated to listen to his to the words, and only because his music and only because of this authenticity. I can't. This is my explanation. And he's open. He's in music. He's totally open. He's fully trustful. He trusts totally to himself. That's the reason why he's such why he's a Nobel Prize winner. That's the reason, because he's so full inside of him. Yes, I'm here. I'm Bob Dylan, and I do that, and I trust. That's the thing. That's nice.
I think that's also like the thing that naturally drew me into you, because I was watching our friendship, and then I was watching you come out with this art, and I was like, wow, check out that album cover, with the makeup and then your little slides.
This was inspired by the Rolling Thunder review. This makeup wasn't. It has nothing. It has nothing to do with the. But Bob Dylan had he was white colored, just white, very very raw. And I thought, hey, cool, okay, why not? Let's do something like that. And this was the inspiration about this. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, well, that's great. That's a beautiful thing to talk about. Because I will tell you, as an artist, and then also working with artists for the last 15 years, there's been at least 20 or 30 platforms I put on with different people in the communities, every community, whether it's fashion or musicians or even international speakers, and then I saw your little clip. I could really feel you.
Yeah.
I could feel you, and I could feel you like everybody's going to be able to feel you. And I can hear that in your music, and I believe in you. And I think that, I think because you found yourself and you were able to open that part of yourself, that's your legacy. And then you have an opportunity to leave that. These words can be, they could be too linear versus vertical. I find you're very vertical and you're very open and expansive, but it's still the integration, the beauty of your integration. And I think it's inspiring to me. And I think it's going to be so inspiring to, there's other speakers that are in the network, I think, that are going to want to reach out to you. And anyone that is watching this, viewers that are in Conscious Living Radio, Unite. Vancouver's community is huge in conscious community. Musicians, add Roland, because he's got something so wonderful and natural. Hopefully you don't steal all his time, because I still want more of it. But, he's got so much to give to our community. And I'm hoping as I progress with my events that we get you in Canada and we really feel you and support you.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's really what my goal is. And you also have something coming up in America. You were planning a tour, or what was it?
Yeah, I plan a tour this year through USA. And of course, I would love to play in Canada as well. So if you know a venue where I could play, okay, now everything is down. But I planned a tour in May, and I hope I can come to USA September, October, that time. That's so I hope this thing's getting better in October. Small venues. I don't need much. I just need my guitar, and I play everywhere. It doesn't matter to me.
And so you have all your albums on Spotify.
Sorry?
You have all your albums on Spotify. They're all on Spotify, so people can purchase them there, download them there.
Or other streaming portals, Apple Music or
Apple Music, Spotify.
Yeah.
Where do you prefer? Where do you prefer people to download your music from?
Now I support right now Spotify a little bit, because it is, I don't know, I focus on Spotify because I'm an independent artist. I can't focus on all stream platforms, so I have to decide which platform I will support or I would focus on, and this is Spotify. So on the other platforms, you can download my music or you can listen to it, but everything goes to Spotify. This is I have to focus because there's no team behind me who checks out everything. So
I send high vibes to a team, to all your Grammys and to all your success, because I think you're fantastic, and I can't wait to meet you in Canada one day on my platform with BlisstOut Festivals. but I am in the process of it, and I know good things are coming. Did you teach any instruments, vocals? Now that you say that, you've done composition and you're writing your music, have you taught with students before, or is that something you do?
Yeah, former times I did some teachings, but not really in a professional way. This was not, I can do that right now if time's getting harder, but I hope everything will get better. But if you like to play guitar, you play guitar, isn't it? You?
I had to go back into piano. My thing was piano.
I can learn you something if you want. We can do a Zoom session. So
not gonna play guitar.
Yeah.
We could do a vocal warm-up. I love vocal warm-ups, and we could probably write some music together. I'm crazy about vocal warm-ups and piano, and I've written a lot of music. So I want to get more help with that, but that's my goal. That's my goal with music is I've got so many great songs I've written, and there's so many life experiences that I've recorded just in my phone and over the years, and a lot of poetry that I've written. And I'm excited to share that. So definitely I think we should make some time for that. That means we're making more podcast viewers. So make sure you stay tuned. Looks like we have more coming here. Now, there's another question here. Is there a bigger purpose in sharing your style of music with the collective? Now, we talked about the creative stuff. Is there any bigger purpose that you want to lead out? I don't know if there really is, other than leading with your heart, you were saying, basically. Is there any bigger purpose with sharing your music? Not really, other than getting a Grammy?
This is the Grammy, of course, and I don't make music to intend or to. I have no intention other than to feel good myself or to express myself. So this is. I don't write lyrics or I don't write songs to check out, okay, what can I write to make a lot of fans or make them Grammy? No, I don't do that. I'm a complete independent artist, so I'm the freedom. I'm free from all that. That I had an offer from a Nashville guy to be an exclusive songwriter for him, and this was my problem. I don't take I don't sign this contract because I had to write songs for a special event for this, write some songs about this or about that. No, this is not I can't do that. It comes just from it comes from me. Most of the independent artists are like me, I guess. It comes for you yourself. You write about your life, you write about your inner things. And this is the purpose. I want to write to express myself. And because I would say I'm an archetype of the human being, of human mankind. I'm an archetype because I'm a complete normal human, total normal standard human being. And all what I say, all what comes out all what I experience inside of me, I'm pretty sure 90% of all the human mankind has the same. So all what I write has the purpose, probably at the end, that someone else is triggered by that because he has the same thing. Maybe the inner child song is something like that. Many people are triggered by this song because there's something inside of me. Yes, it triggers. And this is maybe the purpose, to trigger other people, to look deeper.
That is so powerful. And I just love how you're talking about the archetypes, the archetypes of, for me, I call it the multifacets of the human being, just like this third eye that's awoke, that's, these different things, just like your heart opening and the different experiences, they're profound experiences that change you, that mutate you into a higher state, which you know as a child, that when you come in, you're pure, but you mature into this divine essence. I really feel you definitely just said it really well with the archetypes and the divine masculine. So I appreciate that. And then what's your message with "You Can Call Me Love"? What is the question here? Who says you can call me love?
Yeah, you told me this. Yeah, now I'm prepared for this question. You can call me love is who says this? Of course, who says this? It is not me. It's not my ego. It's not the mind who says it. It's someone inside of me says this. You can call me love, not me in person, not the man with the long hair. Something inside calls that. And the refrain goes like this: you can call me love. You can call me oneness. You can call me enlightenment. You can call me angel light. You can call me Buddha nature. You can call me Christ. But I'm not in the mind. And this is the message. Everything what we expect or what we image in our mind brings us away from that inside. That you can say God, you can say love, stillness, enlightenment. All these words are right. There is no word for that. But this is the reason why we're here, to recognize that we have that inside of us. This is my belief. This is the reason why we're here, just to realize that we are in life, that I'm here. This is such a simple realization, one can say, but it's so hard. It's so hard because we are in the mind and what? Come on, let me be here. Okay, I'm here. No, we are not here. I'm not here right now. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm totally in my mind. Oh, I have to do an interview and I have to concentrate, to focus, blah, blah. I'm not here right now. Maybe after this interview, I calm down a little bit and say, then I can realize, maybe I can get a glimpse of what it means to be here. But there are no words for it anymore. And there's no thought and no expectation and no image about that life. Or this goes away when. And when it comes, it is so funny. So simple. Life is so simple. Life is so wonderful and simple. This is what comes. But he's so. There is there was, who's this actor? He's now a very famous actor. He did this. He makes such faces all the time.
Who? Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey. Yeah, Jim Carrey. And he talked on a conscious convention. I don't know exactly what it was. But he talked about that. He talked about it now and then. I'm in. And he talked about that experience that he had when he felt that he's in life. Where is it? And that he's funny, of course, a funny actor, and I have to laugh about him because let me in again. And this is so hard. He tried. As me as well, I try. Oh, come on! How can I find the door again? But there is nothing to find. All the words are wrong in that. There is no door. There is nothing. It is just so yeah.
So good.
This is the You Can Call Me Love song. It's just about that.
Okay, so say it, and I'll repeat it in a little bit, and then we'll close with a little bit more of your sound. There's more coming. Conscious Community. BlisstOut Network, we have a gem. We found him, and we all need him, and we want more of him. So say it again. It's You Can Call Me Love. How's it go? You can call me.
Wait. I have to
quick.
Oh my God, I'm not prepared for that.
Okay, but you can just do a little bit. We have only 30 seconds. Come on, bring it. Come on.
You can call me love. You can call me oneness. You can call me life and enlightenment. You can call me Christ. You can name it Buddha nature. You can call it angel light. Call me whatever you want, but I'm not in your mind. I'm not in your mind.
So
all right, thank you very much.
So viewers, make sure you check out Ronald, add him. He's on Instagram, Facebook, he's everywhere. And watch this interview and keep watching it, and make sure you download on Spotify. So good to be with you.
Yeah. God bless you. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.